London Transport Museum. My name is Saskia, and today I'm going to be telling you a story about Ronnie the Robin. Now, poor little Ronnie loses his friend and has to search for him all around London, and we're going to be joining him on that adventure. But before we do, I'd love to teach you some actions so that we can tell the story all together. So, to begin with, when I say Robin, I would love us to do the sign for Robin, just like that. Robin. Excellent. And next, we're going to make the sound of the traffic humming over the London bridges, like this. Hum. So when I say, bridge traffic hums, we're going to make that sound. Bridge traffic hums. Hum. Brilliant. And next, we're going to sing. So we're going to sing this to the tunes of Oranges and Lemons. And it goes... We skip and we sing as we walk down the Thames. Under the bridges the fun never ends. And we're going to sing that all together twice. And we're going to start singing when I say, sings happily along. We skip and we sing as we walk down the Thames. Under the bridges the fun never ends. We skip and we sing as we walk down the Thames. Under the bridges the fun never ends. And finally, a boat is going to chug down the Thames. And when it does, I want us to make the sound of a foghorn, like this. Ah. So, when I say it hoots, we're going to make our foghorn sound. Okay, are you ready? It hoots. Ha! Excellent. Okay, here we go. The story of Ronnie Robin. In the morning of any winter's day, before the other birds come out to play, you can always hear the robin sing. This is the story of Ronnie Robin. But Blackbird, his friend, would join in his song, and every morning they'd both sing along, a duet that each day would be sung as they flew in and out of the lights that were strung by the wise old Thames as the bridge traffic hums. Hum. But one morning when Ronnie woke with his song, he could not hear Bud singing along. On the branch beside him flapped down his dad. "Oh, Ronnie, my son, you look terribly sad." "Every morning I sing and then Bud joins in, but not today. Where's he gone? What's become of him?" "Oh, you can play by yourself," said his dad rather gruff. But for Ronnie the Robin, that was not good enough. He left his dad sitting there on his perch and he flew off, determined to search. "I know London's big, it can seem without end, but I'll search and I'll search until I find my friend." So off Ronnie flew on his big searching trip, and he saw two children playing skippity-skip. "Can we play I Spy, beginning with B? Have you seen a blackbird? Oh, please do help me." "We once saw a crow as they danced off with glee on the path by the Thames as they sang happily." We skip and we sing as we walk down the Thames. Under the bridges the fun never ends. Ronnie flew sadly above the bridges so high, seeing friends perched together on the London Eye, talking together and fluffing their coats, or as he did with Bud, chasing the boats. He saw penguins bathing in Trafalgar Square, jumping off the lions there, diving in the fountains with a great big plop. It looked lots of fun, but he couldn't stop. He saw a girl on the bus looking worried. Ron wanted to help, but away he hurried because he knew the day would soon end, and before that he must find his friend. His wings grew tired as he flew through the park. Oh no, it was getting dark. He saw a boy with his mum getting all muddy, but wherever he looked, no sign of his buddy. The Tower of London and Southwark, Blackfriars, Waterloo, Westminster, Vauxhall, Chelsea, Battersea too. The wind in his wings was making him freeze, and the fear in his heart made him weak at the knees. And just when he'd almost given up hope, when he thought he'd really run out of rope, under Albert Bridge, stuck in the mud, could it be? Yes, it was, my best buddy, Bud. "Oh, Ronnie," said Bud, "I'm so glad that you're here. This mud is so gooey, I cannot get clear." "Hang on," said Ron, and he tugged, and with a great big plop, Bud was free of the mud. A great crowd had gathered. "Oh, we were so wrong. We didn't think that a robin could be quite so strong," they chattered. Quite a surprise, until the two fluttery friends splattered mud in their eyes. Splat! They flew home together and followed the river, but the night air was making them shiver. Ooh! They hitched a ride with a boat that was blue, and they each knew they had a friend that was true. As the moon rises and the night traffic hums, it drops them off, these best of chums. It hoops, and it chugs round where the Thames bends and where so many stories, and this story ends. And that's the end of our story. Did you enjoy that? I certainly did. So do remember to look out for our friend, Ronnie the Robin, looking for Bud, because he joins us in all of the stories. Okay, everyone, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.